And thank you for all of that. And Heidi Brouwer, if we can ask you to turn on your camera. Welcome. So wonderful to see you.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
We were talking to you a little earlier. You've been at Hollard now for 8 years. You're wearing that Hollard purple, and you've got the most remarkable, amazing initiative that you're going to tell us about tonight.
Yes, I am. You know, you were talking about the orphans, and obviously that's close to our hearts as we sit at Arcadia House in Parktown. But I have to tell you a story of love and a labor of love in a very short time, and so I'm just going to get to it. We were sitting with our ad agency VMLY&R a few months ago, and we were saying it's time for our next communication campaign, and what do we do? The context that we're in is so unusual, unnatural. We need to respond to the fact that business is suffering in the country. We also have a responsibility to our own business and our own stakeholders, employees, and so on, to keep our business going. How do we do this? And central to everything we do at Hollard is our purpose, and our purpose is to enable more people to create and secure a better future. And the essence of Hollard is to be catalysts for change. And written into our purpose is a thing that says, because we believe that there's always a better way. And Ryan from our ad agency, a very clever creative brain, came up and said, if there's a better way to do everything, what if there's a better way to do an ad campaign? And a better way to do an ad campaign in this context that we're in, where business is suffering so much in this environment, what if we gave our ad space to small businesses in South Africa who are struggling so much in this economy? So we had to toss that around a little bit and say, how do you give your ad space away when you've got a responsibility to your own brand and your own business? Because that's true. But we found a way. And the way is the campaign that you may have seen all over the interwebs and on billboards and so on. It's called Big Ads for Small Business. And what we did was we asked Hollardites, people that work at Hollard, to come up with an idea of some of the small businesses that have impacted them, that they know could use a boost. We had 292 entries. We put them through a process because we wanted to make sure that if we were going to support them with big advertising, that they wouldn't topple over, because that also wouldn't be responsible. And we narrowed it down over a series of rounds to 12 small businesses that are receiving probably close to about R1 million worth of media space from each of us. Bruce Whitfield said to me on the radio the other night, I'm sure you don't need that media space, you as advertising in this economy. But actually, not only are we giving them 80% of our media space, we've bought more. So we've got these 12 small businesses, local, national. There's, you'll see them now in the little clip we'll play for you. Connie Wines, a coffee business, a tailoring business, an education business. 12 beautiful, beautiful businesses that represent the gloriousness of South African small and medium enterprise. And we'll support them for 6 months with communication and advertising. And we got on the phone the other day with Danny, and we got talking, and we said, what if we could replicate this in a small way through the Jewish Report? And that's what we're going to be doing over the next 6 months with you guys. And we'll share a little bit more about it in a minute. But really, we're giving 80 adverts to businesses that couldn't ordinarily themselves afford to place an advert in the Jewish Report, both digital and in print, for the next 6 months, over the next 6 months, for a week. And we'll show you just now how you can apply or submit somebody that you know. There are now 412 people listening to this. And not only do I know that we'll fill those 80 adverts very quickly, but what I'm really inviting you to do is copy this. We would be more thrilled than you could ever imagine if other brands, big brands, small brands, do the same thing. Because that's all we want to be, is catalysts for positive and enduring change. So thank you for the opportunity to give this gift of catalyzing small business in South Africa. You can watch the little clip, and there'll be a link shortly afterwards that you can click.
Heidi, we'll talk to you in a minute just after we watch the video.
You walk past them every day. You pop in, uthole coffee. You pop out with fresh laundry. It's where you get Eza pies that just aren't the same anywhere else. Yes, we're talking about small businesses. They've had a rough time lately, so we're doing something about it. With Big Ads for Small Business, we're sharing our ad space with some of the small businesses of SA to help them get back on their feet. Sibasize bavuke nabo, because helping them creates better businesses, better communities, a better South Africa, and better futures.